Hello everyone, welcome to the Y, or the version of the Y that we have right now. We are so glad that you are remaining with us and being a part of the Y, even though we are not together face to face right now. We are going to do a lot of workouts like this with different instructors, trying to give you guys some opportunities to see your favorite instructors and get some workouts in. We are going to make these accessible on our Y website as well as our Facebook account. So if we can get started for today, we have a total body HIIT 30-minute workout. We are going to do some 30-second intervals, and we'll have some core in the middle of that, a little bit of ab work, which as you know is one of my favorites. So what you will need for today will be some dumbbells, light to medium. They don't need to be super heavy. It's all up to you. Household goods always work. Canned food. I even did a workout the other day with 2 rather large books. You can use those for various things, and just to make your workout a little bit of weight with it. You can also do it without any weight if you like, and just use the weight of your arms and your body. We will be doing a 5-minute warm-up followed by 6 minutes of work, 3 minutes of abs, 6 minutes of work, and 3 minutes of abs. We will not really take breaks in this 30 minutes, but you feel free to take those as you need them and go at your own pace at all times. Feel free to take a break. Make sure you have some water and that you stay hydrated throughout your workout. And most importantly, go at your own pace. So we're going to go ahead and start with our warm-up today. So your warm-up is going to be just some body weight movement going on here for 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of intervals here. All right, so here we go. So we're going to start with some squats and knee up. Squat and knee up. Squat and knee up. Looking good. Lifting those knees. So when you're going down into that squat, you want to make sure that those knees are not going over your toes. So if you're looking sideways, you're going to be here and here. You don't want those knees to be going this way. You want your butt to be going back as if you're getting ready to sit in that chair. Looking good. Keeping that chest up nice and tall. Good range of motion for those hips. Now we're going to switch to a lateral lunge. So you're going to step out to the side, bring it up, cross it over. Same leg. Let's just use that same leg. Pulling that body across. Let's get a little bit of waist work. Get that waist warmed up. Get some twists going on. Opposite elbow coming to that opposite knee. Make sure you're bending one knee and keeping the other knee straight. We're going to switch legs. So you're going to do the other leg and bring it across. Down and across. And across. One leg straight, one leg bent. Now we're going to move into a plank. So you're going to be down on your hands and your feet. You're going to tap that knee to that elbow. Modification. You can be on your knees. Still working that range of motion. Keeping those arms long, feeling that stretch. Or you can be back up on the hands. Really trying to push your weight back over your hands and keeping it there. Feeling that work. Should be starting to get a little bit warm. We're doing about a minute on each exercise. All right, now we're going to come up and we have a plank. We have jumping jacks with the rotation. So you're going to jump and turn. jump, turn. If you do not want to jump or that doesn't work for you, you can always stay here and do a low impact version. Whatever works for you. Or you can keep those jacks with that rotation. Forgot to mention to you guys that we are not having music today due to copyright laws. But I urge you to put on some music. Find what works for you, what motivates you, and enjoy it. All right, here we go. Last one, inchworms. You're going to walk it out, walk it in, bring it up. Walk it out, walk it in. We're not doing the push-up, just an inchworm. Without the push-up, drop your hips all the way down. And when you're walking towards your feet, try to keep your legs straight for as long as you can to feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings. Got about 30 more seconds here. Should be getting that body warmed up. If you're wearing that MyZone heart rate monitor, should be in that blue or that green. Nice job. Last one. And good. All right. So we're going to start our first 6-minute workout. It's our first 6-minute set. So remember, you need your weights here. Light weight, whatever weight you chose. We're going to start with a plank reverse fly. So you're going to be in that plank position, and you're going to lift that arm up. Modification, right here. If you can't get on the floor, you can do the same thing standing. Just put your hand on a chair. We're going to start our first set. We're going to move right through from one exercise to the other. It's only like 5 seconds transition, so we're just going to keep going for the full 6 minutes. Take your breaks as you need them. Ready for your plank reverse fly, and begin. So trying to keep that plank steady and straight might get a little hard. Remember, you can always put one or both knees down. Okay, you're going to switch arms. Same exercise, other arm, and begin. Just moving right into that exercise. So listening to your lower back here. As you get a little fatigued, if you're feeling your lower back, you definitely need to drop those knees. Or maybe you just need to take a break and sit back into a child's pose and stretch it out. Don't overdo this when you're trying to get workouts in on your own, so don't overdo it. Now we're going to move right into push-ups. It's going to be 30 seconds of push-ups. Ready? And go. So these can be, again, on your knees, or you can move up onto your feet, or you can do a little mixture of both. Try to get down to 90 degrees with those elbows. And don't fall into your push-up. Control that lowering phase. Looking good. Now you have plank jacks. Ready? And out, in, out, in. Modification can be just a tap. Again, if your back is an issue, you might need to stand up and just do some leg lifts. You're going to stand up next. So go ahead and walk those hands in. Bring it all the way in, standing up. Right here with your squats, in and out. So you're using those weights now. We're down in that squat position. Again, if this bothers your back, stand up. Just focus on the arms. Or keeping it down is going to be a little more work. A little more heart rate up. Drop the arms down straight. Straighten your legs. It's going to be a deadlift. Swing up. Nice flat back. Swing up. This is your last exercise in this circuit. And we're going to start back over. Do it again. So nice flat back, keeping that weight close to your legs, kind of falling between your feet. Don't round those shoulders like you're bowing. We're going back to the floor. You need your one dumbbell. We're going back to your plank flies. Go. No rest for the weary here. Keep moving. Change it as you need to. Make it work for you. Remember, you can always put one or both knees down. Keep the arm moving. Switch into that other arm. Same thing. Ready. Go. Just remember, this is your last round of this set. So if you can make it through this one, we're switching to abs. Moving into push-ups next. And then plank jacks. Weights down, hands outside your mat, knees or toes. If you're on your knees, I still want those hips down. You don't want to have a butt up here. I want to keep those hips down. Push. Or you can be up on the feet. Kind of slow it down if you need to pace yourself. Instead of trying to go hard, 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 try to slow it down. Maybe you can stay up in that whole time. 5 seconds left. Here we go. Hands back on the mat. Hands directly under your shoulders. Planking it up. Plank jacks. We're going back to the squats. Standing up after this round. Looking good. Halfway there. Remember, you can tap. You can always move it to a tap. You're going to stand up, grab your dumbbells. We're going back to our squat with that little chest fly. Remember that machine at the Y where you put your hands on there and push in? Working that chest. Also working that upper back. So as you open, squeeze your shoulder blades. As you close, push together. Remember, you can stand up if that's bothering your lower back. Less back work there. A little more squat, a little more leg work here. Nice. Now you got the deadlift. Arms up. It's not a squat. It's a nice straight leg movement. Hinging from the hips. Lifting nice and tall. Nice breathing. Pace yourself. Good job. All right, first 6 minutes down. We're moving into 30 seconds of abs. Let's get this started here. So you're going to do a sit-up with a heel touch for your first round. So you're going to swing it up, bring that leg in, touch that heel. Swing it up, touch that heel. Ready? And go. Arms over, swing it up, touch that heel. Kind of touching the inside of that heel, rolling those legs to the outside. A lot of inner thigh work today on the crunch part. Keep that chest nice and tall. It's getting warm in here. All right, all the way down you have candlesticks. Feet come up, push into the ceiling, bring them back down. So you're pushing through your hands a little bit to get those feet up to the ceiling. Modification, maybe you don't take your feet back out. It's a little less lower back work. Or maybe you just make it a pelvic tilt right here. Find what works for you. Listen to your lower back. So when you lower here, you want to be able to keep that belly in. Pushing it up. Good job. We're going back to the sit-ups. Arms up, sit up, touch that heel. Arms up, sit up, touch that heel. Woo! All right, getting it done. Remember, if you can't do sit-ups, crunches are fine. Crunches are fine. You can even change it up to a right and a left crunch. Still working those abs. Go where you need to be so you can be successful and not injure yourself. Here we go, back to our candlesticks. Feet come up, lift, and drop. Lift, and drop. Lift. Nice. Modify it as you need to. Seconds. You got one more round of each of these. So we're doing 3 rounds of the abs. Here we go. Back to your sit-ups. All the way up. Tap that heel. All the way up. Tap that heel. Modification you can do here. Or just your crunches. You got this. Last set of candlesticks. Legs up and down. Up and down. Thinking about taking those feet to the ceiling, not necessarily behind your head here. So you're thinking about them going a little more straight up, really pulling in on that abs all the way, that full length of the abdominal. Nice job. All done with your abs. All right. We got another 6-minute set coming up here. Grab you some water quickly. We're going to start standing with your weights. So we have a stationary lunge with a lateral lift, right and left. Ready? Drop, up. So nice stationary lunge here. Lifting down and up with the weights, keeping your weights out to the side and facing forward. So it's like you're doing a big circle with your arms, like around the world feel. Make sure that your front knee is not over your toe. You should be dropping straight down between your 2 feet. You have weight on both legs, both the back and the front. You're going to switch legs and repeat that. Same thing, drop and lift. And lift. Excellent. So think about your posture right now. If there's a book on your head, you wouldn't be going forward. Your head is dropping straight down. Bracing through that core. Feeling that back leg working. All right, now we're going to go wide squats on our toes. Down and up. So just working those inner thighs, top of the thighs and the calves, and a lot of balance. So staying on the balls of those feet. If you need to put them down, take a break. Now you're going to stand up, staying on the balls of the feet. You're going to give me a Y, like YMCA, and a W. Y, W. There you go. So when you come down, you want to squeeze that upper back. And your arms are staying right outside your head. They're not moving forward or back. It's just that nice straight push, keeping them in line. Staying on the toes just to work that balance. We got a cardio set coming up. And put your weights down. We have football runs. In, out, in, out. Some modifications, you can do just taps. If you don't want to do the intensity there, you can add some arms to keep it low impact and add the intensity back up. Or you can just do the in and out. We're coming up on skaters next, slow and fast. Skaters are going to be here. So let's add those arms. We're going to do 4 slow, 4 fast. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Starting that back over. Back to your squats. Ready, and pulse. On those toes. Trying to get that heart rate down a little bit. Or if you're a glutton for punishment and you want a little bit more, bring those arms up. That's going to keep that heart rate up. You can even add a push-up. Either way, getting that heart rate up, keeping that body strong. Woo! All right. On the toes, we're coming up here. Y, W, Y, W. Trying to stay on the toes, but if you need to drop down and get a break, you can do down and up. If you're up on the toes and stay there, a little more balance. Now I'm wishing I'd turned my fan on. It's getting warm in here. Looking good. All right, here we go. Football runs. Low or high, remember you can just do taps out to the side. All right, we're going into the skaters. Taking it over. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4. 3, 2, 1, and 4. 2, 1, and 4. 3, 2, 1. Slow. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Whoops, all done. Nice. 2 rounds all done on that. guess what, guys? I left out your stationary lunge. So here we go. Stationary lunge. Down and up. Down and up. So remember that sitting between the 2 feet. Making sure you have weight on the back leg and the front. Switching legs. Standing up tall. Down and lift. And lift. Lift. Nice tall chest. Make sure you're sitting into that back leg a little bit too. You're not leaning forward. We've got one more set of abs after this. 3 minutes and then a cool down. Stretch. You got it. Lose those. All right. We have 30 minutes of abs. We have 3 minutes of abs. You're going to go from crunch taps to the heels to kick outs on the back. So, tapping the heels right here is your first one. Reach, reach. So you're kind of sliding your body over and try to touch the side of your shoe. This becomes a neck issue. Then do one side for 5 using your hand for support. And then do the other side for 5. You can still get that waist. You want to feel that crunch on the side. Or you can keep your hands behind your head and do it this way. Whatever works to keep that core working and moving. All right, now you have kickouts on your back. So you're going to bring it up and out. Out and in. So we're going to add the arms to that. So you're going to bring it in and out. In and out. In and out. To make it easier on your back, you could go straight up instead of going out away from your body. This is going to be harder. This is going to be easier. So listen to your back. In, extend. In, extend. In, extend. Extend. All right, now you're going back to the heel taps. Ready and go. Remember, you can put the hands behind the head for modification. Starting to get heavy. 2 down. And on your back, you're going to kick it up. Ready? And out, reach. Out, reach. So you're keeping those toes together, pushing those knees wide, getting some inner thigh work here. Feet back on the floor. You're going back to the taps. Hands behind the head if you need them to be there, but still try to get that twist. Rotate, rotate. This is a lot of abs. Back off when you need to. Take a break. You're almost done. Legs up. Last one. In, extend. In, extend. In, extend. So as you're extending, still really try to push that lower back down So if you can't, then you probably need to take those feet closer to the ceiling than the floor. Good job. All right, stay right there on your back. We're going to go into some stretches. So I want you to grab those knees and hug them into your chest. Relax those back muscles that you just got through using. Pull those abs in. And then take your knees and do some circles exterior, just pushing them away from each other. A little massage for the hips, and then reverse those circles the other way. Just feeling that sacrum push into the floor. Take some breaths. Let's put your feet down on the mat. Bring your feet wide on the mat. And you're going to windshield wiper your feet right and left. This should be a really good stretch in the front of that hip, which rotates and pulls around on that lower back. So get a little stretch in that area. And nice. Let's roll it over onto your hands and knees. Get a few stretches in there. So first, let's sit back into that child's pose and bring your knees wide on your mat and your toes together and slide your hips back towards your heels. Walk your fingers out in front of you and feel that stretch as you press your chest towards the floor. And take a nice deep breath and relax your forehead down on your mat. And then slowly bring it up to your hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and push up into that cat pose. Take a breath while you're up there. Exhale as you push a little further into the floor with your hands and your knees. And then drop it down. Let your belly fall, let your back arch. So just relax that middle part of your core there. Push into your arms and lengthen your arms and lift your chest. And when you lift there, you're going to feel that lower back drop a little more, get a little more arch, a little more stretch. Take a nice breath, inhale and exhale. And then one more time into the cat. So push your back to the ceiling, push your knees into the floor, your hands into the floor. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. And then drop it down. Let your belly fall, let your back arch. Once you get there, relax for a second, then push into your arms, lengthen your upper body. Gently lift your chest. That doesn't mean you have to force your head up. You're lifting your chest up, forward. Let your back arch and hold. Nice breath. And release that back to neutral. Let's dig your toes into the floor and the mat. Push up and stretch into your down dog, pushing your arms nice and long. Pushing your heels towards the floor. Pushing your chest towards your thighs. Feel that stretch. Let your head relax and hang. And then slowly release. Soften your knees. Walk your hands in. And we're going to bring it all the way up to standing. Nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Let's bring your right leg forward. Bend that front knee. Get that back heel on the floor. And let's stretch that calf and that back leg. So keep this front heel on the floor. Don't kind of lean into that. I want you to use that as a stability factor. That front foot is flat on the floor. Bring the arms up long. Lift the heel. Reach for the ceiling. And drop it down. Switch legs. Other leg forward. Plant both heels on the floor. Gently bending that front knee, but keeping that front heel flat on the floor. Nice tall chest. Let's reach for the ceiling. Pushing into the back heel for now. And then lift that heel up. Reach tall. And roll it down. Step those feet beside each other. Let's put them in the small of your back. And we're going to do a little back arch as long as your back allows. So take your hands in the small of your back, gently push into your hips with your hands, and let your back, your upper back, roll backwards a little bit and get that little arch. Take a nice breath and try to sink a little deeper into that arch, but keep your heels planted. And then slowly release all the way up. Shake those arms out, a little twist here, side to side. And you are done. Good job. Thank you so much for joining us at the Y, and we hope to see you again soon. Stay with us.